Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shannon and this is Glam by Shan. Today I have another eyeshadow palette tag video for you. I was in the mood to do a little eyeshadow palette tag extravaganza. So today I am doing the Eyeshadow Wardrobe Tag, originated by Charlotte Holdcroft and Morgan Turner. I will list their channels and their videos below. I'm not familiar with either of them, but I saw a lot of my favorite YouTubers doing this tag, so I wanted to take part in it and answer all these wonderful questions. I thought this was a super cool idea. It is choosing an eyeshadow palette for a certain occasion. So for example, the first one is a wedding, and it can be up to your interpretation. So if you're interested in today's video, then let's get started. So the first question is, for a wedding, which eyeshadow palette in my collection would I wear? I mentioned this in my previous video, but I will mention it again. The Anastasia Soft Glam eyeshadow palette. I would wear this to any wedding, honestly. I wore it to the last wedding that I went to, and I wore it to the one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that. So I have worn this to almost every wedding I've been to recently. The color story is always a good choice for any wedding that I go to. If I wear something that has more color, I can stay more neutral. If I wear something that is more neutral, I can pop into the pink shades. I can also deepen it up with the black and darker brown shade. So this is one of my go-tos as a wedding guest. I am getting married next year, so I don't think I will be wearing this for my wedding day. I'm actually going to sit down and have my makeup done, which is very exciting for me. I have not gotten my makeup done, I don't think ever, professionally. When I was younger, my mom used to do my makeup for skating shows and dance recitals, but I don't think I've ever gotten my makeup professionally done. Not that I can recall. So that'll be exciting, and this is my favorite palette to wear as a wedding guest. Choose a palette for date night. I thought this was a very fun idea. My fiance loves when I wear any sort of makeup. He also loves me barefaced, but he loves that I love to play with eyeshadow. So I chose the Sigma Enchanted eyeshadow palette because there is quite a variety in here that I could go with. I could, again, go neutral, add a pop of color, wear some purple, whatever I want to do. I think this is so fun and would be great for date night. I sometimes like to spice it up, wear something a little bit smokier, so this is a great option for me for date night. For girls' night, ooh, that's a cool one. I gotta go with my girl then. Kathleen Light's So Jaded palette with ColourPop. I just gotta do it. This has to be one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes ever and in my collection. Definitely by ColourPop, my favorite eyeshadow palette by them. Again, playing with color, I could go purpley, blue, green, red, smoky, whatever I want to do. I think this is perfect for girls' night. So cool to play with, and yeah, I would choose this one. Ooh, choose an eyeshadow palette for vacation. That's exciting. Haven't been on one of those in a while. I don't really wear makeup on vacation. I did on the last vacation that I went on because it was my engagement, surprise. And we were taking pictures and then I got engaged and I didn't know about it. So I did bring makeup to that particular vacation, but I think I would choose the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. This palette screams vacation to me. It has beautiful pops of color, great warm, delicious tones in it too. And you can make your makeup nice and bronzy if you want to do it that way too. But I think this is a great option for vacation. It is relatively travel friendly, I'd say. If you have a medium or larger sized cosmetic bag, it will perfectly fit in there. So I think this is a great option for travel. Next is choose a makeup palette for graduation. That's a cool one. I interpreted it as I was the one graduating. I didn't wear much makeup when I graduated from high school, and then I wore some makeup when I graduated from college, but not a ton of eye makeup. I wasn't super into eyeshadow then. I was more into lipstick, so I wore like a nice pop of lip. I think I would choose the NARS Afterglow palette. This palette is very special. It's very fancy. The packaging is so beautiful. This is my first NARS product, and I love it. I love it so much. This is so beautiful. Again, pops of color you can add, and you have nice neutral tones to use as transition shades as well. You can make it nice and smoky if you have that vibe and you want to look smoky on graduation day, go for it. I love the different textures in here too. This shimmer is my favorite. It has pink and gold duochrome reflex in it. It is so pretty. That's my favorite to wear on the lid. But this is the palette I would choose for graduation. Choose a palette for Christmas Day. Definitely the Natasha Denona Gold palette. Screams Christmas to me. Love everything about this palette. The quality, the pigmentation, the blendability, the smoothness of every shadow. It is so good. Would definitely choose this for Christmas. I pretty much have worn it most Christmas parties I went to last year. I don't think I would wear it Christmas Day if I wasn't going anywhere, but for a Christmas occasion, I would wear this. A birthday party. Ooh, that's hard because it kind of depends on what mood I'm in, especially if it's for me. I think I would go with the ColourPop It's a Princess Thing palette in collaboration with Disney. This was the first Disney collab that ever came out. This palette is beautiful, so girly, has beautiful pastel pink tones. You can also add some smokiness with the deeper shades here. You could also play with some purples, which I do like to do a lot, but I think I would choose this for a birthday party. For the office, I would go with something neutral, but you could still have fun with it, and something that also wouldn't break the bank. I'm going with the e.l.f. New Classics palette. This has great neutral tones, all kinds of transition shades for you, but again, if you want that pop of color. Gilded, yeah. Gilded is a beautiful green-based gold. They also have nice rose tone shades down here. So the palette is mostly rosy on the neutral side with that little bit of gold here, and then you can add some smokiness with the black shades. I think that looks nice for a liner, like a smoky winged liner. I think that could look really nice for an office look, but you can also keep it super simple. You could do a one shadow look with the shade Glamour. I've done it. It looks great. So I think that this would be perfect for the office. All right, a palette for errands or everyday go-to. I got a ColourPop Going Coconuts. It is perfectly neutral, perfectly beautiful. If I can get it open, there we go. It has a mirror, especially if you are a lady on the go or a boy on the go, a person on the go. This is great to work with if you're in a tight situation where you need to get ready real fast. You can use the mirror in here, but this is my favorite everyday palette. You can, again, make it smoky, build it up, or keep it a one shadow look. This is beautiful. And lastly, a palette for New Year's. Couldn't resist. Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. I would definitely wear this to a New Year's Eve party. That would be so pretty to wear. I honestly hardly ever wear this, but it's because cool tones aren't necessarily my go-to. But I think that especially for a New Year's look, I would want it to be smoky, dramatic. I would gravitate towards this palette. Probably these shades, this shade definitely. I love the silver shade. I would use that one, the gray, the dark brown, and then probably the black one for a liner maybe. But yeah, would definitely wear this for New Year's. We have come to the end. That was the eyeshadow wardrobe palette tag. I hope you guys liked it. This was really fun for me to go through all of my eyeshadow palettes and kind of think, which one would I wear for this? Which one would I wear for this? I think that's super fun. If you have a larger eyeshadow palette collection and want to do this video, I tag you to do it. If you like me, my eyeshadow palettes, this tag, anything about today's video, please give it a like down below. Also be sure to subscribe and hit the post notification bell to be notified every single time I upload. Also, please give me a follow on Instagram. My handle is @glam_by_Shannon. And with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye. All right, another eyeshadow palette tag video, the eyeshadow wardrobe tag. I really like this one a lot. Okay, I am not gonna stop this. We're gonna go right through. Okay, it's perfectly. All right, I know it's okay. This palette is so... Oh, I almost dropped it. Sometimes I forget to breathe when I talk. If you liked anything about today's video, nope, that's not what I say.